All right, everybody going live. Didn't mean for that to show up on the stream, but it did anyway. So, a little bit behind. Sorry about that. It took longer to go through all those models than I thought it would, and I still wasn't able to go through all of them like I wanted to. So, let's go ahead and start and get myself in order here. So, bear with me, still setting some things up, but we should be good to go at this point. So, let's take a look at temperatures outside. It's absolutely cold for this time. It's 27 degrees here in Crossville. We got a lot more sensors showing up than before. That's awesome. I never saw that many before. 27 here at our station near Skirham, 25 near Copeland Bridge area. Nice to see those sensors showing up. Looks like 28 around Whiten, 24 around Geraldine. Okay, well, that's something else. 30 around Albertville. Not looking too bad. 34 Guntersville, on up around Langston, 27. Winds have finally died down a bit, at least at our station. Looking across the area, the further north you go, keep in mind that is the higher elevations in Jackson, so they've got some higher winds showing up in some areas like Langston, Skyline Shores, around 9 miles per hour to 7, but winds slowly starting to calm down out there, so that is looking good. Overall, though, looks good outside. Let's look at the sky cam. Just a beautiful starry night. It's really pretty out. Very, very cold, but just loving the look at the stars there. So just beautiful night out, but it's very, very cold out. We'll look at our forecast outlook, of course, and all this is so complicated. I can't even begin. It's so complicated. It's just a mess. So we'll just do the best we can do here. Friday looks like there could be a chance of some, snow, but that'll be later on into the night hours. Again, confusing, complex mess, so bear with me. I'm going to try to do the best I can here. So basically tomorrow, some clouds, sunshine, high 50, low 33. It does warm up, so enjoy that 50-degree day because it's going to be colder the rest as we go into at least early next week. Looks like there's a 70% chance of some showers overnight. I can't rule out a few flurries. Again, this is where things become very, very complex. It's just a mess. Looks like we get a little bit of a clipper system through here late Friday night. Not a real strong one. Saturday looks like there could be some flurries. Another chance of that. High 45, low 22. 40% chance. Most likely we don't see nothing but rain, to be honest. Sunday, another chance of some flurries in the morning, 20%. Then that big front, Arctic front, comes through. High 34, low 19. Again, most likely we see nothing but rain here, but can't rule out some flurries. Monday looks like high pressure takes over. High 41, low 15. Yeah, going to be very, very cold out there. No chance of rain. Tuesday, sunny, high 37, low 20. So let's discuss everything. And yeah, it's pretty complex. That's why it's took me this long to get everything going. So there'll be 2 windows for rain, possibly some snow, but mostly rain are expected. Medium chances 40 to 60% from 12 p.m. Friday to 6 a.m. Saturday. That will be nothing but rain. I can tell you now, 12 p.m. Friday. Now as we get into the morning of Saturday, most likely rain too. Low chances 10 to 20% from 9 p.m. Saturday to 3 a.m. Sunday. That's actually when I'm thinking there could be some flurries out there. We'll look a little further. There's also 2 periods which a slight chance, 5 to 30% chance of mixed with wintry precipitation, 12 to 6 a.m. Saturday morning and 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. Saturday night into Sunday morning. There's high uncertainty about any snow or ice accumulation during either time frame, with limited to no impacts currently forecast. Expect very cold conditions to continue through the start of next week. So now you know why it's took me so long to get everything up. So will we see any snow like this? And this is weird. If you're further southeast, more than likely you're going to see some of this, maybe some snow as we go on. There's that system that moves through on Friday. We have a system move through a little bit, bringing some moisture behind it. This will depend on timing a lot if we get anything. Here's our secondary system starts to move in on Sunday, and it's the strong one, bringing moisture ahead of it, but a lot of dry, cooler air right behind it. It's going to depend on the timing a lot, but most likely the timing's saying snow, but rain, but there could be some snow. It's a mess. It's really a mess. I think it's going to be more rain, but it could flip again. Honestly, I think the best chance will be further southeast of us. So let's take a look at the GFS. It's in agreement. As it was showing snow, pretty much a good bit of Alabama had a chance of snow. Now it's kind of going along the European models, what it's saying. Been saying further southeast. Well, it looks like southeast Alabama, southern Georgia, areas like that could actually see, maybe 3, 4 inches of snow possible. Again, the models will flip again, so we really don't know. But I can show you the European and the GFS, both coming in pretty good alignment that something will happen in the southeast portion of us. So, southeast Alabama, southern Georgia. The European brings it into parts of Florida too, which is kind of crazy, but we don't know if that'll happen or not. So, will we have some heavy rain? That will be a thing. We'll have some heavy rain after this system moves through. We'll look at the outlook. There is a threat of some heavy precipitation between the 23rd and 24th. Northern Alabama and pretty much all of Tennessee has a threat of heavy rainfall during the 23rd and 24th time frame. Let's take a look at that. Models pretty much shows we get this system in here that gives us a chance of rain for a couple of days. And some of that could end up being pretty heavy. It does show snow up in the mountains and stuff, but we won't even get started with that. Too far out to know. We won't even get started with that. But that being said, that is our next system that we're watching around, looks like the 22nd forward. We get a few days that are rainy, but a lot of that kind of iffy. And I am breaking up. I'm not sure why it would be breaking up. Anybody kind of give me a heads up here? Is everybody hearing me good? Am I breaking up to anybody else? Hopefully not. Let me check my settings here and make sure. Let me check. This computer's been so stupid since that update. So bear with me. Let me see what is going on here. Okay, I think I see what's going on. Okay, that helped my audio out. I believe I seen what was going on there, so I'm glad somebody caught me. I appreciate that. See what that does. My computer had switched completely out of my microphone. So not breaking up. Okay, that's awesome. That's what I want to know. I appreciate that, letting me know. So we'll take a look at pretty much the models a little bit more in depth. So let me adjust these out. Bear with me because I didn't adjust the screen. Okay, I'm not breaking up to nobody else. Okay, I do appreciate that. Give me a second to adjust this just a little bit more. But stay warm. I hope everybody does. That's for sure because it's going to be cold. Now let's look at the models and just go, get an idea of exactly what the heck is going on here. So I'll show you different scenarios that what we're watching. And let me get rid of that. Didn't mean to click that up. But I'll give you some different scenarios here on what we're looking at. Let me go ahead and get some of that up. We'll look at the snowfall total 10-to-1 radio. Let's move that on forward. This is according to the GFS, okay? So we'll look at that. I mean, it didn't show a lot. It looks like it changed again off to the southeast there. We'll look, let's move it up 12 hour. Take a look, run through it again. Showing the same thing. So it looks like these models have changed again since I made this video. So we'll just do total snowfall, see what it shows. Yeah, to the southeast, well to the southeast now. So these models are just all over the place. Let's look at the European real quick. See what it says here. So it's wanting to show pretty much to the southeast of us, showing some snow there with a little tiny bit maybe here in northeast Alabama. I see a little bit of something there, but it's not a lot. Mostly to the southeast. So there's just so much that you have to go through to predict, to look at this stuff. It's crazy. Let's look at the moisture content, though. That's what I want to look at, because I hadn't really got to look at a lot of that. Let's bring the precipitation up. There's the cold air in place, that's for sure. A little bit of warmer air surges to the north. And you see what I'm talking about when I say that it's going to have a lot to do with the timing. So what we've got here is you've got these blue lines here, which represent the cold air mass moving in. And you've got the snowfall up here in the mountains. You see where those blue lines are. There's your cold air. And it's showing snow up in Tennessee, but as you look in front, you got this red, you've got that warmer air in there, and there's just no snow there. Push it on forward. I mean, it didn't really show a lot, but it does show, potentially some snow to the south at this point because that colder air now is starting to catch up. So it's looking like it could bring some snow to the southeast, but up here, I mean, the Europeans saying, hey, that cold air is not going to catch up in time to give us any snow. But it could. It's pretty close right here, so it could. give us some light snow. I won't rule that out. Let's see what the GFS says, though. Usually the GFS is well over exaggerated with just about everything. So it says we'll have the cold air in place in North Alabama. So a few flurries, DeKalb, Marshall, Jackson counties. That's what it says. With the best chance of snow up in the mountains there, up in looks like northeastern Georgia, up in Tennessee. All that pushes further south, and it's, you know, kind of saying what the European says. I mean, there's going to be some snow to the southeast Alabama, parts of, you know, Florida, southern parts of Georgia. I mean, that's where it's wanting to head with this. So we got two models in pretty good agreement with each other, but, you know, a lot can change. Let's move a little further out. Looking at the GFS, we'll look at that next system I was just talking about around the 20th. So there's 21st, 22nd. There's that rainfall moves in. Some of it could be heavier. As you see, several days, you know, we get some rain in here, and then the system moves on off. Yeah, that's just something we're watching right now. Again, there's so much uncertainty, you know. Sounds like you have me on speakerphone. It's muffled. People are saying it's breaking up. Oh my goodness, guys, I don't know what to do with this. Let me try something else. Bear with me. I'll be glad when this, I'm never letting this thing update again. This is absolutely ridiculous. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so how does that sound? I switched it back. How does that sound? Let me know, somebody, how that sounds. So yeah, I would appreciate it. Let me know how that sounds as I move forward. Rainfall outlook between now and the 18th of January. Not a lot of rain expected over the northern, northeast parts of Alabama. Just a little bit of rain, not really a big thing. 6 to 10 day temperature probability outlook looks like we average out for temperatures between the 21st and 25th. So that is good news. Looking good there. Rainfall trends up as we go through the 21st and 25th. So trends up a good bit. Chances for rainfall go way on up there. 8 through 14 day, pretty much same thing. Average temperatures for the north, above average south. Better chances of rain up in the north here. So we'll keep an eye on all that. Sound is perfect now. Okay, so this thing keeps switching back and forth on me on the audio, and I don't know why it's doing that. So sorry about the audio problem there. We'll get ready to wrap it up here with our sponsors, Mr. Dylan Snyder at Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, you can give him a call at 256-979-4330. Check him out on Facebook, and also RKG Automotive Group. If you're looking for a new vehicle, go check them out and give them a call. 256-323-7323 for more information there. And Southern Hospitality Kitchens, if you're looking for kitchen work, bathroom work, countertops, more. They do amazing countertops, amazing everything. So, yeah, you can give them a call, 256-418-5708. They do all kinds of work and stuff. So, do a really good job of it, too. So, all right, let's wrap it up. And I'm going to have to figure out why my computer keeps on switching the sound. I hate that it sounded horrible, probably the whole video, you know, so sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just so much confusion, and I know there's so many computer models shared. You know, I've seen some of the higher up meteorologists sharing stuff, and I'm sitting here shaking my head, and I'm just like, why? You know, there's no point. It's going to change again in the next hour or two, and, well, it did, and it's going along more with the European. It will switch out again the next couple hours, so I mean, who knows? This system could just back, you know, the timing could speed up. The colder air could move in here, well, you know, before the rain gets here, you know, and all that. If it moves in, we could get some snow. Then again, maybe not. It's just something worth watching. Not really any need in updating every 5 seconds, you know, because it's pointless. So let's look at our comments, and we'll get ready to wrap it up. Evanrude1236, thanks for watching. Amy Fetters, thank you for watching as well. Nancy Lee Epps, I would like some snow, but not no 4 feet. Oh my gosh. That would be a disaster like we've never seen before. Shannon, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Lori Morin, thanks for watching. Ann Wheeler Johnson, hello. Hope you're doing good. Jason Souls. Oh yeah, I'll be happy to as long as there's no ice. You got it. Chanda Singles, thanks for watching. Jason Sauls, I'm just looking through everybody's comments. Sorry if I already said your name. Evan Reed 1236. I hope we get some snow too. I'd take that. Well, all right, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. I've got a net to do in exactly 5 minutes, so I've got to get on off here and get that going. So have a good night, everybody, and we'll update you on some more models tomorrow, and I'll have just a tiny bit more faith in them tomorrow than I do today. So that being said, take care, everybody. God bless. Have a good night, and we'll see you on the next update.